Get her done. Alrighty, let's do this thing we call Monday. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Celebrating over 10 years plus. And still running. Who would have ever thought they would last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack and Lily here on Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we
And
interpret
Lily.
the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned. And then Lily's going to be going back to one of her spots. Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be laying down in front of my keyboard, or is it going to be her bed?
Looks like the keyboard at this point in time.
Yes, with the fuzzy tentacle. And I did fill up her brush during the intro with cat hair.
Oh,
Completely
yes.
filled.
Oh yes.
which means I'm still getting
Gotta always
front
have the
hairs
kid the
floating.
kitty brush for the kitties handy because you never know when they want to
Yeah.
get attention
Well,
and some grooming.
right before the intro is when Lily jumped on my shoulder and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be here for a bit."
I'm gonna hang out with Dad.
Yeah, but hey, it is Monday here in Shroud of the Avatar, and
Yay! 1
Hey,
week
what was
giveaways.
this? It's Monday here too.
from the
Yeah,
next release because
give yeah, giveaways are open on both streams. Hopefully, if you're a Shroud player and you want to get in on the streamer bundle giveaway, you need to go over to twitch.tv/NBNN News and twitch.tv/Cynicist and bang, bundle me. If you are here for Steam key giveaways, over on Laz's side, twitch.tv/NBNN News, it's bang, I love free shit. And on my side, twitch.tv/Cynicist, it is bang, the boutte.
Hey,
Some of that occurred at my house this weekend. And don't forget, if you want to trigger giveaways or change the programming, tip 500 bits on either channel and or sub.
the stream of Cynicist
forget-
isn't active.
Oh, weird.
Somebody forget to push a button?
I hit the go live button, but there, it's active now for sure until it decides to crap out. Oh, there was an error message on my side.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, a slobs error. Don't think it likes something.
that's what you get for being a slob.
That's right.
Yeah, it happens.
But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday, July 21st, 2025, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. Yeah, give it a minute, Condra. Give it a minute.
Refresh the page. There's like a 6-second delay or something like that.
6 to 30 seconds.
Remember how we went and killed shit last week, Laz?
Oh, yes.
On Friday? That has put me at rank in the last 30 days, number 335 out of 665, with a grand total of 55 kills. And Laz, you said I've got 55 kills.
55, whereas I got a whole 17
you are
kills.
439.
Yes.
Now, this is extremely problematic because we used part of our show time for kills, right?
We used all of our
We had some other
yeah,
kills.
not all of the show, but yeah.
Not
it was
all.
all during the show, yes.
Okay. However, if you take my kill count at 55, that is less than 1 kill a minute for an hour. Okay. It doesn't take that long to kill anything in Shroud unless you're going for much higher tier mobs and solo fighting them. Okay. But out of 335, and remember I said that means that I'm in the top 50% of Shroud PvEers.
I mean, Lomir made it to 422.
Really?
Yeah.
With 19 kills, yeah.
Yeah.
Now
But
again,
if you-
I
think about
wasn't even trying. So there's that.
I
mean,
know. But like, depending on which metric that you're using for how many people are playing and doing things, right?
That wasn't PvP, was it?
No, that's just
PvE, dude.
PvE. Yeah.
That's how many.
Okay.
That's how many mobs you have killed in the last 30 days.
Oh, okay.
22.
Let's see. Last 7 days, we should be in there. You're
probably from
157 on the last 7 days.
Probably from going to that forest near
And
uh,
I'm 274 in the last 7 days,
Yeah.
which is
Hold
interesting
on.
because
Last
I've only got 2 kills in the last 7 days. I don't know how that figures.
Shroud logic, because you
Yeah.
killed more than 2 when you were out there. Let's see how many PvE kills I have in the last 7 days, if that ever loads. Katumis is saying that he's just dropping in to tell that the Shroud private server is coming up nicely. Login still not working, but other things are working. And you dropped Proton Network server and currently putting hours in to get Photon Network emulator to talk with. How did you get the game server stuff, like all the databases and everything else? I guess you are reverse engineering and making up your own ones. And
Shouldn't
I'm
be
still waiting
hard.
for. Yeah.
Well, considering I don't know if you were privy to that stuff back in the day, but if you recall the big move back in the day when we were down at the offices, I had
I was
several.
there.
I know you were there, but I don't know if you were privy to the conversation where there was a conversation where there were 3 different servers that were up and running aside from the official server that people
Yeah.
had running at the time privately.
Mm.
So,
Oh,
so it,
I was not privy to that conversation.
yes, so that wouldn't be a first that's happening here, and probably wouldn't be the last.
No.
Yeah, but this is something that was asked for time and time again. People to, yeah, or at least for
Yeah.
the company to release the files to allow people to run private servers might get some more interest in the game. I know that. Very popular with a lot of games from Grand Theft Auto lets you do it, which, I mean, a multi-billion dollar company lets you run your own servers of the game. Terrarium, another cute little game. You can build your own servers. Of course, Ultima has allowed it for years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
Well, they no, that nobody actually allowed that in Ultima, but Ultima didn't argue with it. Whereas the other two I mentioned,
Too hard to police.
Terraria and GTA actually offer it up as, part of their bundles where you can actually just, start, they offer up the files and everything for you to do it. Plus, plenty of other games. I'm just giving you 2 different examples off the top of my head that I know
Yeah.
of that actually allow you, but one of the biggest ones being GTA. And that helps with game sales, one, because you still got to buy the game so you can install the game, but allows people to do all sorts of cool things. If you haven't checked out any YouTube videos of some private server stuff, private servers to get run anywhere from ultimate PvP servers to really really strict role play servers where if you're role playing your capacity, you have to stick to that. Otherwise, the server admins will come and get mad at you and boot you out or give you a timeout or
Yeah.
something like that. But one of my favorites is cops and robbers in the private servers where, people actually play police trying to catch the bad guys and, getting the bad guys, throwing them in their car and jailing them and all that fun stuff. So, yeah.
Yep. But hey, let's go back to the 7 days for PvE. You said that you are 200 and something? 207
On the 7
kills?
day, on the 7 day with 2 kills,
Yeah.
yes.
Which doesn't make sense because you've killed more than 2 mobs when we were out at.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm ranked 157 with 54 kills, and there in the last 7 days in that stat tracker, it's only got 288 people.
yeah. How many kills do you have
I
in the 7 day? Which should
so
still count
54
in the 30 day. Yeah.
54 in the 7 day.
Uh huh.
In the 30 days, I have 55.
Yeah. Where am come on. There I am again. Yeah. Last 7 days, 2 kills. Last 30 days,
17.
17 kills, which is pure Shroud logic for you, since the period of the last 7 days and the period of the last 30 days is still the same period, especially since it was just Friday that we did this. So,
Yeah.
nice going, Shroud. Nice going with that logic. Yes.
Sorry, Lily. Yeah. Some Shroud math has occurred to
The
where,
Shroud math is mathing really well.
yeah, because all of the kills you've gotten in the last 30 days were mostly are run out to look for Vikland crystals. But I will say that we need more players killing shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because if you look at those metrics right there, the fact that I'm in the top half for kills on 7 days as well as 30 days with only 54 kills, that means players aren't killing shit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And which means, what are your players doing? So if we go look at the leaderboards again, right? This time go click on the consumables, which is the closest that we have to the crafting, right? It's the closest that we actually have to.
Yeah, not a lot of
What
people
people are
doing
doing.
that compared to
No. I mean, fishing, one person used like 8,000 minnow fish bait were used.
yeah.
With most consumed by Scylla. But that is one where it's like most consumed, not all of
Well,
them. It's like, so
in the top 10, most of it's fishing. If you want to
Yeah.
go top 16, you got sardine, you got dredge leech,
yeah.
you got hoppers, you got red worms, and you got minnows. But minnows being the highest, you know. But speaking of Vikland crystals, I think we need to take a quick peek at that again, because Stymie went ahead and added to that post. And then we got an official reply. Official reply, because
Hold on.
imagine that.
Did I not?
You had it open. We were just talking about it.
I know, but okay. Stymie on Friday at 2 p.m. Central. I just got a red crystal to drop off a dead guard that's just below the hermit hut on the hill. And drop rate however, has been very low, as I've only gotten that one and a black crystal in about 45 minutes. Followed by alley-oop. Sanyo has made some adjustments for the next release.
Ooh.
Remember, Allie, use your official account or have this one flagged as a developer. Because remember, Ravelox's account is technically not his developer account. His developer account is Zolivar Ravelox backwards, right? Would that be correct?
No.
Oh, wait. He's got two accounts that are flagged as developer. Zolivar as well as Ravelox. Because his accounts are flagged as developers for in-game as well as out of the game. So all of his posts are tracked under the dev track. If you feel like using your alley-oop account as personal account, stop doing things that are official, really. announcements or official statements.
Or just
Right?
have them flag the account as the developer account so we can look at it in the dev tracker.
I'm aware. It's like
I
said
mean,
that many times.
I've even asked them to do that, and they go, yeah. Listen, not hard. It's easier to flag her as a developer than just to, ask her to
Yeah.
keep switching.
Or
And
I mean, which means that like all of her stuff that she's doing in an official capacity is
is
which she
flagged
is
and
doing things
trackable under the dev
as
tracker.
yes.
So we don't have a
These
hard
things
time
are
looking
not
things up.
yeah.
The thing you all ask us to do, go look things up. Well, if it's in the dev tracker, it's a lot easier to look up if we can flag it than if not, and it's jumbled in with the thousands of other things that are not flagged as dev stuff because, just
Yeah.
because, yeah.
But hey, complain enough times, you'll see things that actually get updated eventually.
Well, it only took, 3 to 4 different posts over several years in order to get,
Yeah.
yeah.
And other people saying how much time's invested. And to me, you can never use the other players not reporting the issue when with less than a kill a minute, I'm in the top 50% of players having a kill for 30 days.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if we go back out into that scene and see how long it actually takes for me to kill one of those mobs, you will see that it does not take me anywhere near a minute to kill those mobs. So there you cannot use not being reported by other players as a justification, because how many other players were in that scene? How many people were responsible, could have potentially reported said issue? Okay. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we good there?
All right.
We're all good.
Ready for the next topic?
Yes. Where are we going to next?
I have no idea which way you want to go. Which way does
Let,
the wind feel like?
let's go with the more shroud math face palm, because you can tell me whether or not this is resolved or not. High memory consumption. Duke Olerand is reporting, since the current release, the game seems to load extraordinarily slow before I connect with the user interface, after loading 99%. Almost 5 minutes, affecting other programs. According to Task Manager, the memory consumption is around 7.8 gigabytes, increasing to more than 8 gigabytes after a few in-game activities. And these are not slowing down once the game is loaded. 8 gigabytes may not seem such a lot on a machine with 64 gigs of RAM, but it would be interesting to see if others in this situation as well. So high RAM consumption, slow launch. Okay. Ravelox developer
Developer
flagged
account.
account, so it's
Developer account.
flagged as in the developer tracker. We can find it there easily. The game can use a range of RAM based on a few factors. Typically, I've seen it used from 4 gigabytes to 16 gigabyte RAM, depending on what is happening. I loaded into Castle Atos and was using 10.5 gigabytes of RAM, then went to the fishing expedition and it dropped to 10.2. Of course, I'm in the GM client, so numbers may vary a bit to the player client. We have identified a number of things that, after optimized, will reduce the RAM usage while playing. Every month, we have been updating these items. proper LOD configurations, optimized PNG textures replacing TJ and TIFF images, which, by the way, will increase the visual quality of the game while reducing the GPU and CPU RAM required. The footprint of the client of the game will go up. But as we sweep through the game, the performance will increase significantly. See our post and videos on the housing updates. Is there a contrary statement there?
Yeah, well, we're going to reduce the CPU and GPU RAM required, but the footprint goes up. That doesn't make sense.
No.
I mean, yeah, Shroud math is mathing, man. What can I say?
Yeah. The footprint of the client will go up, but as we sweep through the game, the performance will increase significantly. One thing to consider with your rig specifically, having an AMD 70A blah, blah, blah. See, please check to confirm the OS chipset is actually recognizing a SOTA as a game. I understand that the multi-die footprint that makes up the 3D portion of the X3D is only invoked when running certain games. Otherwise, it is sleeping. I know for sure that the benefits of X3D will not apply to the Unity editor when we are developing the game, so I have a 950X. The other is Steam as well. Steam is a wrapper on top of the SOTA client, but there is a bigger RAM footprint in that case. Could try two things in order. Do a repair in Steam. This may correct issues that can cause slowdowns or other weird behavior. If this doesn't help, shut down the Steam client and manually run the game from the SOTA client located in the blah, 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 blah. If it is faster there, then Steam may be affecting the performance. If it is still slow, then I would try shutting down any other applications, including antivirus real-time protection. Not grant an exception. Shut the entire thing down.
Shut it down.
Yeah. If yes, add each app back one at a time to see when it takes a nosedive in performance. It is possible that your AV software is scanning every file that the client accesses during play. There are a lot of them. Exception would be better instead of disabling everything.
One.
And
two, what happened to Steam is just a wrapper, and all it does is just point you to the actual client. But now Steam might be the problem. Steve
posted.
Yeah, Steve says complete restarts of PC laptops help. Yes, to some people, that is required because yes, Shroud eats up a lot of memory and continues to eat memory the longer you stay connected, which he doesn't address here.
Well, like sitting in Al's head right now,
and
I'm
Tina says
using 9.5 gigs.
Yeah, Tina says that's completely wrong. It's not the 3D part. It's disabling cores. The 3D part is cache. So yeah, let's see who knows their good stuff.
Yeah. Yes, and Steam works so much better and is a clean install in minutes versus the standalone game client. Yes,
we're gonna
we use Steam.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that topic too here in just a minute.
But Steam technically is a wrapper for the game client because in Steam you can do the Windows key G to bring up some Steam settings specifically, and
now
some other things like your friends list, which is Shift F1.
Now, of course, I've got to point this out.
But Duke, technically it is a wrapper, but no.
Duke Overhand has 64 gigs of RAM. I have 64 gigs of RAM. I believe you have 64 gigs of RAM. We shouldn't even see an effect on our systems with 64 gigs of RAM.
But the other thing is, since he did not use the debug to really say which zone he was loading into.
Yeah.
And initially, because the loading of that zone could also complicate things as well. So loading
Depending.
into, and I'm going to use this specifically for Owl's Head. Loading into Owl's Head actually takes longer than loading into
Sultan.
Castle Atos. No. Both Sultan and Owl's Head were built in Unity 4.
Okay.
So, Castle
Steve.
Atos was built in Unity 2018.
Yeah, Steve, I wouldn't be running Shroud on a laptop, period, unless I was on the road and
Yeah.
just needed to actually access something, which is basically very rarely. Matter of fact, the laptops I have now don't even have Shroud loaded on them because it's not even worth it, even though they can handle it. Yeah. Yeah, weather's a big game issue, and stop weather at low performance doesn't do anything, but setting your stuff the fastest turns off weather.
Yes. But it still gets preloaded in whenever they're loading things in the background.
Yeah,
But, I
Katumi
mean,
says, problem they
there's
have
so
is
many-
caused by the architecture of the code. Yeah, tell us about it.
Yes. Absolutely. It is the architecture of the code, the design of the game, the fact that there's like 500 different shaders that prevent them from even upgrading to Unity 2021, 2022, or Unity 5. None of that. And so that's why we're also running on Unity 2018 and newer, and I'm referring to anything after the 1080 GTX.
Rustic Dragon says, remember when the game was built to be able to run on a tablet or a notebook? Netbook?
Yes,
Not even
build,
notebook,
yes,
a netbook?
Yes.
I don't remember netbook, but yeah, I've seen it run pretty fine on certain laptops again, but
hey, I used to be able to run 4 game clients on my laptop with 8 gigs of RAM. But that was all the way back in alpha.
Yeah, back.
And today, I wouldn't run it on anything. But you also have to remember that laptops generally don't have access to everything all the time. And there's all kinds of weird throttling with shit.
I got to tell you that, let me tell you this after we pull our first giveaways of the day.
And finish Olahan's comment as well.
Lomir. Yes, and we'll finish that comment as well.
And Sammy getting a My Streamer bundle. Oh, there you go. The fuck's up with that color? Look at my kilt.
As soon as Lomir takes this, I can look at it. Looks
what color, what is it turquoise for you?
Purplish.
It looks reddish like the original kilt, but I know you got the
like
pink.
the area between my legs, the bottom side.
I can't see the bottom side.
Looks like it's glowing from the glass. Yeah, the glass behind you is shading. Lomir, step out of the way. It's changing colors due to. Yeah, hold on.
But mine's not changing colors.
It is.
It's not pulsing.
It is. You're just not seeing it.
Not on my scene.
Yeah, well, on our side, you're red now, you're blue now, you're red now, you're purplish, you're blue. Yeah,
Okay,
you're pulsing according to the color of the.
Kill the glass.
Huh?
Okay, so has anybody watching my stream seen any color changes?
I can't see you on your screen. You have the thing in front of you.
Look in Discord. Look at those two images.
Oh, well, they're coming up blue. They're coming up like a blue tile.
Not seeing that turquoise looking stuff.
Yeah, like I got a fucking turquoise crotch right now.
Oh, well, that's something. That's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what Jack says he's seeing.
Yeah, I know. It's just looking at
Yeah.
It
No,
shouldn't
he's
illuminate
seeing
that
this.
way.
Yeah.
but we don't see that.
Yeah, we don't see the turquoise thing. We just see you illuminating.
Are your eyes having a stroke?
If I really like pan my camera around, I can see like the purplish for the kilt texture, and holy shit, that is fucking bad. Oh, man, look at how bad this image is.
That color is very like these globes out there.
Well, what's interesting is I'm going to make a screenshot here. Hang on, there we go. And I want you to notice the difference in this screenshot. Okay. If you look at your picture,
Oh, I know what it is.
but
That's the glow. That was the glow from me having myself selected.
oh, okay. But if you
Because
notice,
I hit F1 earlier, or
yeah,
I hit
but
Shift F1.
but now look at the picture of you and me. We're both sitting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but under your kilt and your legs, what do you see in my picture
Hold
there?
on, I'm bringing this up on the stream so that way people can actually see
Yeah.
what
You see
what
the
you
red
see.
glow of the light, right?
Well, weird.
You see the red glow
Yeah.
of the light, right? Now slide over
Yeah.
to me. What do you see on my side? Do you see a kilt on my
Don't see
side?
that glow.
You see a
No,
kilt?
I see purple. Yeah.
That's part of my kilt. So why does my kilt hang
Yeah.
down over there, but yours doesn't? We're wearing the
Shroud
same
logic,
exact
man.
thing. Yeah, we're wearing the same exact thing, just different colors. I wonder. Hold on. Switch chairs with
So
me real quick.
dun,
I
dun,
want to see
dun.
what happens when I
Yeah.
sit in your chair.
And remember, it takes like fucking half an hour for Shroud to recognize standing
Yeah,
up.
same thing happens.
Okay. So yeah, I see the color bleeding through my crotch down here as well.
Yeah,
But
but
hit F1 on your key. Hit F1 on your keyboard.
yeah, nothing happens.
Does that not select yourself?
I have all sorts of other
Or do you,
things that have been
did you
programmed.
okay. Well, just click on your name
Okay, let me sit back down.
on your health bar.
Conjure is
So that way
sleeping.
you actually you end up with the your name targeted. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have target self enabled.
Okay. So when I actually have the target self, so I'm targeting, that's when I get the fucking messed up color, the cyan, because an outline is obviously filling in my entire crotch.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's so much Shroud logic related to this crap, right?
Yeah, like why does my kilt actually hang down over the? All right, I got to mute Conjurer because he's snoring.
Snoring. I was enjoying the snoring because I mean it's what we're here for. We're putting people to sleep. Morgan's glad we're not streaming from Scotland. Why not? Yeah. It helps me say those things in my chat. But yeah, I mean, it's Shroud logic, man. But okay, so going back to the resolved issues, as Duke Olorond is stating, once everything is loaded, the performance was okay. Repair did nothing. It's successfully verified without changing anything, if not behind the scenes. But afterwards, 3 to 5 minute delay after reading 99% was gone. So either this is resolved something or something was fixed. Thanks and best from Germany.
Nothing was actually fixed.
Okay.
Which brings us to the next nothing was actually fixed topic.
So Duke Olorond is still having a 3 to 5 minute delay at 99%.
Well,
Yeah.
let's
Shroud
close
logic.
that one out. Let's
Okay.
talk about
Now,
vortexes at control points, because here's another good one.
people don't understand. I'm extremely annoyed by the vortexes at control points. I simply don't see them when they're near because they're invisible bundles of wind in a desert. So there's no dirt in them. Shroud logic. Can you see the wind? No.
Oh, absolutely. I
Okay.
have my wind vision spell on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. I simply don't see them when they're near. Today, I joined a control point party and was booted to the entrance 10 times in 20 minutes. What's the point? I understand that you don't like people gaining XP while AFK, but don't you think it's overkill if an active player is getting hit by a vortex every 2 minutes? And this was posted in December of 2024. And this is specifically for East Reach Gap. Belladonna Rose. Aside from the AFK thing, some of the control points are small areas, so some of the actual players get caught in the line of fire from the vortex. Sizing of the vortex or timing them further apart when they spawn might need to be fixed, but I do understand how they might be annoying to be getting hit so often. I concur. I don't play AFK, but I do get hit by these vortexes a lot. They are just plain annoying. Isolde, this is why vortexes are actually counter-effective. I've been to East Reach Gap with my tamer. I had to zoom out my camera so I was able to keep an eye on the vortexes. That left me time to monitor my pet's health, so I was running around trying to keep away from the vortexes, and I healed my pet. Otherwise, I contributed nothing to the fight. I might as well have been AFK.
Might as well.
This was in April. The vortexes are counter-effective and just plain annoying. I never even AFK, but no longer go because of them. 'Tis a pity. April 11th. I ran a control point the other day, not knowing that this was a new thing, and boy, was that a pain in the ass. Please get rid of these dumb things. That was April 11th. July 4th. Devs, thank you so much for the changes in East Reach Gap. Yesterday, I was finally able to join the fun again with a melee character. Only got booted once to the entrance. Okay. One, she's using different character types. One is a melee, one is a pet. There is a secret to the vortexes, depending on where you stand. On the platform or off the platform. You get booted a lot more frequently if you're off the platform, less frequently if you're on the platform. And I would not even call this anti-AFK because this is anti-player.
Yeah. Zealot says they added some anti-AFK tech. Yeah, they added this a while back.
Yeah,
This is the
this was
first
added
time we
last year.
covered this. When I first heard about it, I was like, "What the fuck you talking about?" Because I hadn't been
This
out to
shit
one of
was
these
added by
control
Chris
points.
over a
Yeah,
couple of years ago.
and again, I hadn't been to a control point, so I really didn't know about it. But yeah, for those archers who used to like to stand off to the
Yeah.
sides and just plunk things like somebody I might know.
So
Yeah.
Laz, let's go to East Reach Gap real quick. Okay. Let's change gear. I'll even save you the teleport scroll. Okay. And I'm going to the south entrance. I'm gonna have to summon the pet. So remember, Isolde switched to a melee character versus her tamer, not realizing that where you stand on the control point is going to affect your booting. Oops, I didn't want that. I wanted my fucking pet. Which gives Laz time to get out here.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Man, let's see how many players are out at East Reach Gap today.
Just you and me.
Shroud logic. Okay, so remember, in order to change the flag, we actually have to stand on it. So remember,
Then
the flag
on the
used to be over here,
platform.
right? And as
Was
a
it?
tamer, yeah, as
I
a
always remember
tamer,
it being back here.
we used to hang out over. Oh, actually, the flag may have been. No, I think the flag was over in this corner. So they just flipped this shit. But as we're here, we're going to end up seeing. So tell me, where do you see the vortex right now?
I do not see a vortex.
Okay. So what's this weird cloud thing right here?
I don't know. What are you looking at?
Look at where I'm standing.
I think you
Oh,
fried it.
okay. I see the red now. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I think you fried it.
Yeah, that was my
So-
horse.
Yeah.
But you'll
Now
notice
the
that
fun
it's
part is,
outside of the platform.
yeah.
Standing on the platform, you're currently safe.
Yeah.
It's a gas monster.
But they did change these back walls a little bit. I don't think this was done recently because as a tamer, I used to hang out like right here and occasionally do things.
As I remember, this used to spawn a little bit quicker.
Well,
Even
Alright.
these early waves. I know the later waves start to spawn quicker, but
I ain't Shroud logic, man. Shroud logic. I ain't.
yeah, but you'll notice that that vortex is staying well outside of the platform area.
Yeah. And notice it doesn't.
I,
It's like
you know,
got this weird.
I wouldn't call it a vortex. It's more of a cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
but do you see like the rock at the top of it?
yes, the floating rock.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
send me
the vortex. The
send me an
vortex
invite,
is
will ya?
really kicking. Invite Lomir Edane. Okay, so anybody else want an invite? But that is going to shift into vortex eventually. Oops.
Yeah. Now, of course, if you want to run out and grab shit like, loot, you may have to worry about the vortexes. Where'd the vortex
Uh-huh.
go? Where is the
It's right in
vortex?
front of
Oh,
you.
there it is. Okay,
Right in
I
front
see
of you.
it. Now, can I stand off the platform now that we've got the control point? Yes. So only one person
Well,
needs to stay on.
that's because yes. If you're a melee character, you're going to stay camped on there, and you're the person responsible for holding the flag.
Yeah, absolutely.
Realistically, and I
Add
need
Knight
to
Rider.
invite Knight Rider. This is so much fun. I mean, Shroud gaming at its finest, right?
Oh, again.
Okay, here comes some guys. And of course, I would cast the fucking buff that actually causes me to grab aggro.
Of course.
Whoopsies.
Looking for the vortex behind us. Okay.
Okay, so
But
it still
yeah,
hasn't formed into the vortex, but yes.
I sort of see a little bit of a shape in that cloud, but not much.
No. But this is a Shroud quality.
What are that supposed to be?
The inviting
shit.
noob.
Knight Rider saying it hasn't started yet. The vortex actually changes.
Yeah. Yes, it changes to an actual tornado. And that's when you reach the pinnacle. Don't forget to loot your shit. Because I think we got like one more stage before we actually hit the boss part.
I love how quick these skeletons come running out.
How fast they run? Yes. I guess I should heal myself before I die.
You think?
Yeah. Well, I was charging up the speed potion for everybody else. Oh wait, man. Am I even healing myself? No.
Yeah, I'm throwing a little on you. You're better now.
I guess I'll even throw out a heal pet if I can find that. All right. You know what? I'm going to do something that I probably should have done at the very beginning.
What's that? This storm?
Where's my food? We'll eat some bear surprise. We'll eat some dragon stew. We'll eat some dragon kibbles and some
Thank you.
rabbit pate.
That's an awful lot of food.
We gotta have food for me. Gotta have food for Tyrion, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't even bother with the pets.
Well, that's because your pet doesn't. I mean, if we had one of those DPS meters, I'm sure that Tyrion would be up near the top. So we do have the liches out here.
Yeah, Steve says you shouldn't get booted period on the platform, which is basically what we're saying here. Uh-oh, there goes my
Yes.
nightmare.
So I am
And there
technically
goes
on the
me.
platform. Oh, you got booted already? Where were you at?
No, I got killed. I'm dead.
Oh. Here, let me go find my resurrect spell. Ooh.
As I wasn't paying any attention.
No, that and shroud targeting.
Yeah. And let me resurrect my pet so we can get a little bit more in the fight here.
You should be able to just summon it.
No, I had to resurrect it. He was dead there.
Oh. And why is my heal creature being so shitty today?
I don't know. We should probably be
Noob,
headed
why you
back to the
dying?
lot here.
But eventually, if you are off,
I
yes,
still
you will
haven't
get
technically seen
booted.
the vortex. Hold on. I'm about to die again. Yep.
Don't know
Good
how you're
old
dying.
Laz. I wasn't
I'm
healed all the
actually
way up.
I'm resurrecting someone that can kill shit. There you go, noob.
Thank you, Knight Rider.
Oops. No, Tyrion.
All right, I'm headed out of here. Vortex changed, he said, but okay. I see the slight difference. I saw the slight difference.
Oh, fucking shroud logic. I'm trying to heal myself and it's
It doesn't work right,
doing
I know.
stupid shit.
Doesn't work right.
Fucking shroud logic is so damn stupid.
But I would head on back because it's time to get
Hey,
the
I didn't
fuck out of
die.
here.
And you know what that's going to do? That's going to put us in the top 10
Top something.
PvPers. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Now I died outside. Not inside, outside. Holy shit. That's ridiculous because shroud targeting didn't. Would someone res me? Shroud targeting doesn't allow me to heal myself, even though I was supposed to have my own self targeted.
Okay, I was going to say, did I lose my nightmare? No. Okay, he's still with me.
Lomir, res me, or noob.
Once
It looks like they don't know how to res people. Yes, jump in the vortex. But if you're on the platform, the vortex shouldn't ever hit you. The stupid thing related to AFK botting, whatever, they're going to be standing on the platform and killing everything and healing and doing everything else. Okay, recall them back to the lot.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta make sure that Tyrion's not dead before I recall.
Yeah, do that. But meanwhile, I gotta give everybody a heads up. As I said on Friday, I've got AC guys here the next few days, and while they're here now doing some basic work, tomorrow and Wednesday they're going to be doing the heavy duty work. So we will be taking tomorrow and Wednesday off. So that I'm available for these guys, and I don't have to worry about trying to do the show around these guys working. So, just for everybody's information, we will not be here for the next 2 days because, again, I've got maintenance guys here, and they're going to be busy inside and outside my house working on shit, and I need to be available.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be back on
That
Thursday.
Yeah.
Right here on NBNN. But before we head on out, going to pull up the final giveaways, pull in my streamer bundle, and
Mine
Knight
is going
Rider.
Sammy again. Sammy getting my Thwimma
Knight
bundle,
Rider.
of which I have none on me, so I have to pull them out of my chest.
Where is Knight Rider? Knight Rider, come and get your bundle. He's right there.
Yeah. I think it's funny that Laz died on the control point. I died off of it. Don't know how.
I
Oh,
always
wait,
die.
I do. Shroud targeting.
Yes.
I was actually trying to cast heal on myself, and it was not targeting myself.
And then I have some good news for one lucky winner today. And that is that the game that I gave to Tina, he already had on Friday,
See, whereas
which
I pulled Tina,
was War
who
Mongrels.
he gets to sing some Judas Priest because he is getting. I can't do the high voice. This is the. Do you know what song I'm referencing?
I have no idea. But Morgan.
Pain Killer. So he's getting Painkiller Hell and Damnation, which is a $20 game.
He's going to get War Mongrels, which was a $45 game going to Morgan.
Sweet.
And Morgan,
Sweet.
you can thank Tina for already having the game, which probably was given to him by Jack at one point, because I don't remember giving it to him. But
I don't
Morgan,
remember any of them.
enjoy this. I hope you don't have it. Because if you do, we're just going to give it away again on Thursday. So, but I don't think Morgan has this one. But meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and wind things up here for today. I got to go talk to these guys because it looks like they're just getting ready to finish up with the main AC installed, and they got to get into all the ductworks and upstairs and all that other fun stuff over the next couple days. But we'll be back with more Thursday right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
I'm Omer.
And this is NBNN. Have a great day in the next couple of days, folks, and we'll see you all on Thursday.
Bye-bye.
And Academies, keep us posted.